Hey, all you folks with a great business idea, this is your chance. Startup Nation's Sloan Brothers will show you how to start it up, step by simple steps. Now, here are the Sloan Brothers.
All right, I'm Rich.
And I'm Jeff. We're the Sloan Brothers, founders of Startup Nation, the world's leading online content and community website.
Now, StartupNation.com is our candy store. It's what we created after years of being entrepreneurs ourselves, and now thousands of people are using StartupNation.com to help their business dreams come true. This is the 10 steps to open for business, and we're talking about step number 5 today. Now, step number 5 is all about creating key assets for your business. Assets have inherent value, and they might even help keep others out of your business. Let's talk about some of those assets.
Well, we know we're in a new era now because leading off, a web address. Didn't used to be important before, it's fundamental now. Whether you're going to be having an e-commerce site or whether you're going to be using a website for brochureware just to advertise and promote your business, you've got to have a web address. That's one of the first key assets you need to go after. You need to make sure the domain name is available.
That's right. And at Startup Nation Radio, our nationally syndicated radio program, we get a lot of people asking questions about trademarks, copyrights, patents, etc. Well, how about that trademark? A trademark essentially protects your trade name. It's that superscript TM that you see after your name, or ultimately might become a registered trademark, which is that R with the circle around it. A trademark, your brand name, can be extremely valuable.
And you need to copyright your written material. Really important to protect the written material, for example, on your website, the content that you have there. Put a copyright mark whenever you put your original content out there. And then there's patents. That's the big intellectual property one. And patents are really important to protect, as we all know, to protect your good ideas for a new product.
And so a patent, actually, there's a patent awarded every 6 minutes. So someone is out there getting a patent right now. You should protect your idea. One of the least expensive and most efficient ways you can get yourself in that patent process is to create what's called a provisional application for a patent. It can be less expensive than a formal full patent application, and it gets you that date of invention established. That priority date is the technical term for it.
Right, and one of the most important things you can do if you've got a great idea for a product, start by keeping an inventor's log. Indicate that use a spiral-bound notebook so that you can't put paper in and out of the notebook, so that it's there and it's either in there or it's not in there,
right,
and you can't add. Use a spiral-bound notebook and keep all of the important dates and information in that notebook as you go along. The date that you invented it, maybe when you built your prototype, and all the ideas that go into creating that new invention. It's critically important in case it ever comes into question who's the inventor of this product. And then also, too, protect your ideas using a non-disclosure agreement. Very important. This is a confidentiality agreement. When disclosing your idea to someone else, make sure you use that simple agreement. It's available readily.
And the interesting thing about the confidentiality agreement or non-disclosure agreement, you'll hear those titles interchangeably, is that they actually are very valuable for your business, even as it relates to employees. So, for example, whether or not you have an invention, you just have a business that has some secret activity going on, or you don't want your finances out there on the street, have your employees sign a non-disclosure agreement, and that can protect you significantly. So that's an overview of some of the key assets that we say create key assets in this step number 5. And once you have that in place, you have created something of value, and now it's off to step number 6. If you want to find out more about step number 5, go to StartupNation.com.